If survival and adventures in nature are your passions, then Chad Zuber is no stranger to you. He is an adventurer, survivalist, and a popular YouTuber with more than 2.3 million subscribers on his eponymous channel. Chad's story is quite interesting. When his acting career, jobs, and photography business failed him, being in nature not only provided him solace, but also freedom, mental and physical well-being, and a successful YouTube career. At the end of this video, I will also narrate to you how a cartoon character saved his life on the Snake Island. So, now let's dive into his inspiring life story. Chad Zuber was born on August 30th, 1972 in Los Angeles. At 10 months, he along with his family moved to Escondido, San Diego County, where he later did his schooling from Orange Glen High School. After completing his schooling in 1990, he joined Palomar College in California to study Spanish, oceanography, Native American studies, art, acting, and cinema, but dropped out from college. From a young age, Chad was drawn to nature and loved spending time in nature and enjoyed hunting lizards and snakes and collecting things. His love for adventure started when at a young age, he along with his father and brother started traveling on adventurous trips to Baja California, Mexico. At the time, Chad along with his friends started making comical movies with a VHS camcorder. As he loved the film production process, at 20, he decided to become an actor and later, he took an acting class and started pursuing acting. At the time, he was already married and had a decent paying job. Chad's acting career was mostly unsuccessful as he was offered only occasional, low-paying, small acting roles. At the time, as the photographers were charging exorbitant fees for headshots, he wasn't able to afford them. As he had a camera, he decided to learn photography and take his own headshots. Eventually, Chad fell in love with photography and started pursuing it. For him, photography proved to be more financially viable than acting. He had a successful photography business for years until the 2008 recession hit. It wiped his business overnight and plummeted his income. This forced him to sell stock photography online. At the time, Chad was also working in a low-paying full-time job and wasn't able to find a high-paying job. He grew dejected as even after working hard, he wasn't able to succeed in his business and job. All these circumstances made Chad an adventurer in the wilderness. As he couldn't financially take care of his family due to recession, he started reducing his expenses. He started learning about the edible plants in the hills and using them for food instead of buying vegetables. Chad started taking a couple of guidebooks along with him on the trails to identify edible plants and started testing them by eating. Thanks to this, he started bringing home loads of vegetables from the hills. The veggies were not only free but organic and healthy too. This success strengthened Chad's passion for nature, survival, self-reliance, and homesteading, and he became truly self-reliant in nature as he learnt food collection, making cutting tools with hands, shelter building, and pottery. He started enjoying the quietness of nature and found a spiritual connection there. He also found true freedom in nature as in nature, there aren't many man-made laws. As Chad's previous job was sedentary, his health deteriorated and he developed back, hip, and knee pain. But being in nature proved to be a panacea. His body pain and health improved after he built a hut with bare hands, and he started being physically active in nature. Now, let's come over to his YouTube journey. Even though Chad started his eponymous YouTube channel in December 2011, he published his first video only in November 2012. Thanks to his love for videography, he loved producing videos. Chad, along with his wife, moved from San Diego to Mexico to take care of his ill father-in-law, and as he had a lot of free time in Mexico, he started going on solo trips into the jungle and other cool destinations and shooting videos there. Even though he started working on his channel from 2012, he didn't become a successful YouTuber until 2017. Chad's 12-part video series titled Snake Island Survival Adventure, which he shot on his third trip to the Isla de Culebra Island, became viral and he started earning decently from his channel, and thanks to this, he realized the earning potential of YouTube and started working dedicatedly on his channel. He earns from a variety of sources like ads and super thanks on YouTube, affiliate marketing, sponsorships. He also accepts donations on PayPal. In December 2022, Chad started his second channel, No Gringos Allowed. John Plant of the Primitive Technology YouTube channel is his inspiration. Chad is married to Veronica. He has a son and a daughter. Even though he loves living in the wilderness, he visits the city to edit and upload videos, and to spend time with his family, which prefers urbanity. Chad doesn't require gym as he exercises in nature by climbing trees, running, swimming, hiking, lifting weights, and calisthenics. He has a variety of hobbies like hiking, camping, photography, videography, fishing, swimming, running, trail running, traveling, making cordage from plants, learning about various cultures, and learning languages. He knows English, Russian, Brazilian Portuguese, and Spanish. Chad also loves learning about medicinal plants and ancient traditional cooking methods. Now, as promised, I will share with you the life-threatening incident which occurred to him on the Snake Island. Chad went on his first solo trip on the deserted Isla de Culebra Island, aka Snake Island in Puerto Rico. As for this week-long trip, he bought only a little food. He foraged on the island and ate coconuts, mollusks, and plants, and at times, he suffered from dehydration. At one dusk, Chad got severely dehydrated and wasn't able to call for help due to no cell phone reception, and he entered into the panic mode. Luckily, he stumbled upon a tall cactus but wasn't sure if it was edible or not. At the time, he suddenly remembered a cartoon character eating cactus. So, without a thought, Chad cut and ate a little piece of the cactus which tasted like a cucumber, and he proceeded to cut the whole arm of the cactus, peel off its spines, and eat it. Thanks to this, he regained energy and mental ability which gave him the strength to trudge out of the thick, spiny, thorny vegetation. Luckily, Chad later found water and quenched his thirst. This self-discovering incident not only made him more confident, but also taught him about his limitations and cemented his love to be in nature. So, how are you inspired by the story of Chad Zuber? Please comment below. I also wrote his detailed biography on my website, which I'm linking in the description below. If you are interested in more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications.